Welcome back, everyone. Mike here from Axion. It's been a little while, and we're back live. We're gonna just kind of wait a couple minutes, let people feed through into live. I'm just gonna be doing a couple things real quick, and then we'll get into all the topics for this Monday with Mike. Hope everyone's doing good tonight. We'll see how many people join in. The last one was decent. We've got a lot of stuff to talk about this week. Obviously, we've been cutting these down to every 2 weeks pretty much because of I just wasn't having as much content to talk about as much, and I figured it would give everyone a week off of having to tune in every week and join us back. So hopefully the extra week kind of helps a little bit with you guys. And yeah, we'll see how many people join this week and go over stuff. I'm not really going to talk about anything yet. So if you're watching this after the fact that it's not live, maybe skip to like 3 minutes in or so. Because we go through all the topics of new things, new parts that are out, different deals we're having, different sales, news in the industry that other companies don't put out there or tell you. And yeah, just other things going on with our website, business, everything. So we welcome everyone to come in here, leave a comment, ask questions about your car, what mod you should do next. You can ask about, what's wrong with your car. It's kind of hard to be an internet tuner. So it's, we can try our best to answer, but at least give you some ideas of what your problem with your car could be. That's always a good thing. Yeah, and we'll see how many people join in. Usually we have a couple people by now, but we haven't been on for I think 3 weeks now because we were actually out of town. Oh, no problem, buddy. We're gonna keep adding stuff as we can get our hands on stuff. If there's something you need, like I say, always just message us and I can try at least to add it. There's so many parts that are out there. It's hard keeping up, to be honest, nowadays with everything. But yeah, so one of the videos we posted last was kind of like our educational videos that we do. These are basically just to answer simple everyday kind of questions with the business and how our business is conducted a little bit. And just kind of like, I call them like a little PSA video. I grew up in the 80s, so we had those all the time. And so they're kind of fun videos. They're only like 30-40 seconds long, so they're cool to check out on our videos tab. We also have a LinkedIn that we started. The LinkedIn is basically just for like fresh news, sales, upcoming things in the industry that we want to get out real quick, topic wise, and kind of talk about. And then we basically post our From Garage, which goes on our website. You can actually go on the website and click up top. It says From Garage. And that actually gives you like every bi-weekly updates as what's going on, sales coming up. You should be already signed up with your email, so you're part of the newsletter. That's how all our for sale items go on blast, our open boxes, new items coming up. So yeah, it's good to check out. We're trying to keep more people in the know of what's going on in the industry so you feel more connected for buying parts. Oh, cool, man. Yeah, I mean, it's always good to go kind of see how the car reacts with the way you have it set up and see what you like and dislike with your outing. And but I definitely would say, the BBK should probably be next. Obviously, if you're doing some hot laps, the stock brakes, they work really good, but they can definitely be improved on. I mean, even though it's a Type R, there still is stuff that are not, if you're fully racing the car, it's still kind of meant for the street too. So to keep that in mind. Hence the radiator situation. You know, a couple laps out, if you don't have a decent radiator on the car, it's overheating already. So, which I know, Ben, you've already taken care of that. So that solves that. The other thing we do have some open boxes on the site. Make sure you keep checking those out. We get returns all the time. Doesn't mean they're used. They're always brand new. I just have to open the box, look over everything, make sure they work. They're in the original packaging. But they're a great way to save some money. And there's some killer deals on there on some stuff that's been on there for a while that we're just trying to get out of our warehouse. So if you see something, go, get a good deal. Yeah, there's quite a bit on there. So Axion downpipes. Our next batch of 2 liter and 1.5 are almost done. 2 liter will probably be done about a week before the 1.5s. If you pre-ordered one, it'll ship pretty much immediately. And yeah, we're excited on this new batch. Things are going really good. And the last batch was perfect. We've never had a flawed unit yet, thank God, knock on wood. And the quality that we've been doing has been really, really good. But with that announcement comes something that we've been working on for about 3 months now with PTP, and we have our downpipe for the 1.5 right now. There will be 2 liter ones later. 1.5 Axion PTP blankets coming for our 2-in-1 downpipe. So if you've already bought a 1.5, the one drawback on the downpipe was the fact that the stock heat shields can't be used, and they only work so good. But this blanket is going to be perfect. Keeps all the heat inside. The main thing with the turbo, the hotter air you can keep inside the pipes, the faster it gets out. As it cools down, it loses velocity. So we've got those coming out. There's no picture on the link online, but it's going to be in a black lava only. It'll have the Axion plate on it with the Axion part number. And we're also doing the turbo blankets also for 1.5 and for 2 liters. So if you want to show off the Axion parts, the turbo blanket's a nice option because it sits right there up in front. So you can order them right now online. I would probably say they'd ship within 2 to 4 weeks. And we were just finishing up the revisions on the downpipe blanket. Let's see what else. Acuity dropped some more charms. If you like the charms for your shifter, they have a new batch of them out. Super cool. And the other thing is Kelford cams finally bringing out their cams for the Accord K20C4 and RDX K20C4. Really, if you're just on this K-Tuner setup or Hondata, just running the stage 1 is going to be perfectly fine for everyone. There's some other stuff you have to do with the larger ones. So we don't really recommend it, but the stage 1, you're going to get some nice mid-range gains and more top end. And it's a really nice cam. I think it's a $11.95, so it's not that expensive for a set of cams. And yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Lucky that someone actually is doing some more stuff for the Accord and these engines. Obviously, it's a more swappable engine than the Type R. It's not as much money. So yeah, and with that in mind, our Subaru collection, we've added more radiators to the Subaru. We're slowly getting more stuff done. I'm going to be adding later Subaru stuff, older models later. I'm just trying to get some of the newer cars out because those are what are selling the most parts, and then slowly keep going on from there. Why? What's up with Hasport? I haven't heard anything. Yeah, let me know. So yeah, and there's also, every time we add parts, which is every single day, we are adding more new parts to the website. They always go in the weekly top products. So that's new things that are added. And like I said, if you need a part added that you don't see, just email us and we'll add it for you. It's not a problem. It's just getting through every part out there is just a lot. And we forget which companies have parts and which don't. So No, we're not. I just wanted to stop by and see Hasport. My trip was just for our anniversary and my wedding anniversary and my wife's birthday. So that's why we're out there and family. Um, and we just love Arizona. So always a good excuse. Obviously, both Axion cars are still in Arizona and probably will remain there for quite some time, as we've got a lot of big changes coming up down the road. But we're working on the 11th gen right now with some new stuff, which I kind of teased on it the other day, but I'm just going to mention it on here because for the people that are tuning in to this live broadcast, I think it's kind of beneficial for you guys to get or at least hear about what's going on first, even though I've kind of hinted around the internet about it. But we are throwing a Honda Acura J37 into our 11th gen Civic. So no more K series. That's being taken out. We're selling the engine and the Type R trans and the turbo manifold mounts. And we are doing a J series like I always do, way bigger than I should. I just feel it'll be way more fun of a project. And yeah, 1200 horsepower and 11 gen, why not? And just be the world's coolest 11 gen Civic, I guess. So that's next. I should have some prototype pictures of it in the engine bay within 1 to 2 months, I'm thinking. So yeah, I think it's going to be really cool. Hopefully we'll show people, what kind of stuff is in my crazy head when it comes to modifying cars. But with that being said, we've always been a big JDM family. Yeah, I've owned several cars from every manufacturer, mainly Honda. But we're actually going to keep expanding. I've given it some more thought, and we're going to keep expanding and adding more and more parts to the site. So you're going to see more off-road trucks, like the Toyota Tundra, the Tacoma, the F-150, the Ford Bronco, a lot of the EcoBoost stuff, which is very popular. We're adding Audi parts, and we're adding BMW. I have extensive knowledge in BMW from years and years of working on them long time ago. Newer stuff I have to catch up on, but I know pretty much the newer BMW / Supra stuff pretty well. Yeah, and we'll see where it goes. We get asked all the time about parts for other cars. I usually just invoice through PayPal. If someone needs something for like their Chevy pickup or, whatever, we used to have a couple Infiniti customers I would do stuff with, some Nissan guys. So it really got me around the point of starting to add these. It's just a lot of work. And that was more really why, because we actually have people working for us now, I actually have time to do other things. And so do they, which is keep adding parts, which is very, very time consuming when you're doing each one manually, because we don't port anything from any company's website. We actually put every single part on our website one at a time, which is an extreme amount of work. So, but yeah, you'll start seeing more cars populate in the list. And I think it's going to be good. We've been getting busy with a lot of Subaru stuff, which I'm very surprised about. And yeah, I mean, we're just trying to grow the company and keep it steady and keep growing forward. And I think it's going to be really cool for us. There may be options of us buying another car down the road that's not Honda, but we'll see. I haven't really entertained it yet, and we'll see. So that's pretty much it. But if you guys are watching or tuning in, just ask a question in the comments. What's up, Mark? Hope you're doing well. And yeah, busy Monday for us here. And it's been a good weekend and a good Monday. So hopefully we can get some good orders in tonight. And what's up, Andy? Long time no talk to, dude. Hope your fuel systems are selling all that work that you put into it. Eventually people will figure out they don't know how to get it, and by doing it themselves, and they'll just have to buy yours. Yeah, I mean, I love the M3, M4s. Obviously, you guys probably saw my Audi TT RS that I had for a while. I got rid of that. I probably, if I did get another vehicle, it would probably be some type of SUV. To be quite honest, the wife wants a Toyota Supra. Um, if it was up to me, I'd have some type of SUV, performance SUV. But we'll see. I don't know. Right now, we're just kind of doing our thing. You know, I have to get rid of this 9th gen Civic that we've just got sitting. So if anyone knows anyone that wants a complete, ready to go race car without an engine, it's sitting, waiting for a buyer for some good money. Yep, iBox are in stock, ready to go. But yeah, we're also going to be adding some Volkswagen stuff, some Golf Mark 7, eventually Mark 8s right now. I don't know how much we'll do in the VW stuff. I really love some of the VW cars. So, but yeah. The other update, real quick, on the website is certain companies are out of a lot of stuff and are just not giving any dates for back orders or anything. So just make sure if you guys need something quick, just to ask first to us about it, because some of the back orders are getting up into the 6-month wait time. So I just hate people having to order and wait, and I'd rather just you message us and I let you know. And yeah, it's just a better way. But yeah, it's getting. I mean, I'm still waiting on Honda 1530 injectors coming in. I've had an order in for, gosh, 5 months now. Hopefully they come out soon. But yeah, a lot of stuff back ordered. Obviously the tariffs probably still impacting a lot of stuff. So you guys only have just under 2 weeks. Make sure to leave a product review and you get $5 credit. That ends August 31st. It'll go on your account. And then when you buy something, it'll just automatically come off. So if you haven't got an email and you're wondering, just whatever part you bought, you can go on there, go all the way to the bottom. It says leave a product review. Just click on that and you can leave a review for the part. It has to be something you've ordered since June 30th. So, but we still do love people that leave reviews because it helps us for the industry look like we're a trusted website to buy from. So always appreciated. But yeah. So yeah, so we're going to keep doing every 2 weeks. I believe that's going to be what it is on here. And every other Monday. And it's still going to be at 8 o'clock. I may change it when the time changes back, when winter kind of strolls around. But I doubt it. I'll probably keep it the same time. It's just good to keep it on the same time level. But yeah, if you guys have questions, shoot them at me. If not, I'm not going to be on much longer. I just like to get some of the messages out and some of the news out and let you guys know. The other thing, K-Tune is back on sale in the US, but they have so much stuff going on with these tariffs that it's every week it's up and down, and they keep adding pricing to it and extra shipping charges and a bunch of stuff. So I don't even know how much longer we can keep carrying K-Tuned until this whole mess gets sorted out, because I don't want to miss something and their prices go up and then someone orders something and we lose a bunch of money. So we will see, but we will update it online if something like that happens. I just like to make sure everyone knows so they're not, worried about things. Yeah, make sure to thumbs up the video. Go watch some of the other stuff. Sorry we haven't had a ton of content. Like I said, our other cars are still in Arizona, and we're really just, taking our time running the business and making sure giving the best customer service we can. Yep, I got K-Tuners ready to go, dude. Free 2-day shipping on them, no matter where you live in the States. And it comes with candy. So It's always a good thing. Yeah, Mark, just shoot me a message after here and I can answer any questions and help you out. So, yep, got to take care of the people that have been good to us. Always remember those. But yeah. So anyways, I don't know if you guys have anything to talk about, shoot them in. If not, we're going to probably get offline. Try and enjoy my Monday night while I still have it left. Mondays are crazy when I have to do this Mondays with Mike because it throws everything off. And, Mondays are already like the craziest day of the week. So the other thing, I don't know if a lot of you caught, it was like 2 weeks ago or something, but the Acura TLX has been discontinued now. They're no longer making it. So I'm not surprised, to be quite honest, especially with the Type S. I think it was such an overhyped platform. And unfortunately, just really didn't have a huge aftermarket backing behind it to really make the car a really, really great car. When you have, that heavy of a car, it needs a lot of horsepower. And, 400 just doesn't move that thing that well. So I'm not surprised. Acura is definitely going to keep going in the SUV market realm since that's the top thing for people in the United States to go. Oh boy, selling that too? Now what are you going to buy? And then Acura did bring out launch the prototype Acura RSX. I don't know if you guys saw that, but it is no longer a two-door car. It is now a EV SUV or crossover or whatever they're calling these things now. I'm pretty surprised that Honda and Acura haven't got the memo about EV cars kind of being a fad and not being a big thing anymore for people to build, but we'll see if they continue to go down this route. I'm sure they put some money into it and don't want to get out of it now, but I really wish they would still stick to keeping a nice performance division of cars. But we'll see. Yeah, I've been watching some of your messages on some of the groups online and with people doubting your times or whatever. That's just funny. Yeah, I think Honda's going to continue doing it, especially the hybrid stuff. I mean, definitely. I mean, that's their bread and butter, I think, right now in the small SUV market. I mean, it's pretty impressive that Acura still kept the RDX going. I mean, we're on 7 years now of this thing, which is fantastic. And the other great thing is you have so many engines out there for the K20 C4s now. Obviously being in the RDX also. Hopefully Honda will bring out some platform that has that engine. I really wish they would. But who knows? Well, guys, it's been fun. Thanks for tuning in. It's good seeing everyone on here. I'm probably going to get off and enjoy my Monday evening for whatever it is until some customer writes me wondering where their order from 10 minutes ago is. But you all have a good week. Make sure to order on our website. Tell your friends. Obviously, we have a bunch of new cars that we're adding. So if you have friends with some of these cars, let them know where to get parts from. And it'll just help us continuing to grow, which is what we're trying to do. So fingers crossed. And you all have a good week. And I'll talk to you all through private messages or see you on the next Mondays with Mike. See ya.